Yo, what's goody? I am Wavy. First things first, thank you to everybody that's been subscribing, supporting the channel, commenting, liking. I appreciate it. The channel just hit over 500, and I appreciate it. I'm on my journey now to 1,000. Still going to continue grinding and working it, but I do appreciate the support. And if you continue it, I'm going to continue putting out these stories with or without your support. And anything else? Took a couple days off just to get my mind right, realign with the fam and all that. And let's get to it. We got this guy, a Venezuelan. He's a influencer by the name of Capichi. His real name is Lionel Moreno. He's been making waves. I got a couple videos. Let's just get to the clips and then get to the story.
Este es un llamado para todos los venezolanos. He decidido no apoyar a Donald Trump, ya que le pedí $1,000 millones para llevar una ayuda humanitaria a Venezuela y me ha negado el beneficio. Capichi. Y también me he dado de cuenta que dijo que todos los inmigrantes que tengan hijos en Estados Unidos no llevarán la nacionalidad, y de eso no estoy de acuerdo. Capichi. Y también me dijo que el muro lo iba a construir con el dinero de los mexicanos y no estoy de acuerdo. Capichi, por eso mi apoyo incondicional es para mi abuelo San Nicolás, el abuelo Papá Biden. Capichi.
So pretty much you've seen that. He's trying to tell all his supporters to back Biden and not Trump, because allegedly he reached out to Trump for humanitarian assistance for Venezuela that Trump turned down. And Trump's not going to allow all these anchor babies' citizenships to be recognized. So he's telling everyone, go behind Joe Biden. Of course, why wouldn't you? If you've been keeping up with what's going on, Joe Biden has the southern border wide open, has had the ability to close it time and time again, but refuses to. Then we have instances around the country where, tragedies like Lake and Riley are taking place. Not saying all immigrants, all right? Let me back up and preface by saying, if you come to this country the right way, we will welcome you with open arms. If you come to this country and also love this country, you can't come here and say, fuck this country and only show patriotism to your home country. All right, you got to come here and accept some of the American ways and the American life. That's just what it is. If you come here and do that and wait your turn in line and go through the process, I have no problem. But when you have people just coming at influx at the border and people just coming through, we don't know who these people are, what they are, who they were in their old country. Venezuela has even said that they are releasing prisoners to come to our southern border. That's where I got the issue. All right. And I got the issue when you got people like him, abusing the system. He came here, he had this beautiful little baby girl, and he's abusing the system because he's going to get the assistance for her. But let's continue, all right, before I get too worked up. TikTok bans user who told immigrants to steal and squat in homes. Okay, and we'll get to that clip in a second, all right? So Lionel Moreno, Capichi on TikTok. Center of a storm after a resurfaced video went viral, prompting widespread outrage and eventually leading to his ban from the platform. All right, and now deleted video, Moreno with a following nearing 5 million people. All right, and he speaks Spanish, so they're all Spanish-speaking people. 5 million. Brazenly shared advice on exploiting squatters' rights in the U.S. My people, okay, we'll get to that in the video. All right, the video quickly amassed over 4 million views before TikTok took it down. All right, so this is him, I guess, responding to his account being banned on TikTok.
Me quitaron la cuenta. Nos quitaron la cuenta, mi amor. Era más de 500.
Yo, sir, can you wipe your nose? Like, your nose is constantly running. It's like a theme. We'll get to it, all right? So this is going to be the one that went viral where he's telling people to go into abandoned houses, get into the house, and just pretty much take residency there. And because of the laws in America, it's allowed. So he's spreading all that information to potentially people already in this country illegally.
And I think that will be my next business.
Okay, so what you're hearing is the guys translating it, all right?
Will be my next business. invade abandoned houses. Since I have searched for some codes with my African friends and they told me that they already have about 7 expropriated houses. And as the saying Daddy says, you have to look for the way back and forth right now. Is to invade houses since we are in a street situation and it is the only way we have to avoid living on the street and not be a public burden. So y'all heard that, right? So your man right here that has over 300,000 TikTok followers told his compadres, his amigos, hey, if you see an empty house or a building, just go inside of it and stay in there. That's U.S. law, is what he told them. So expect to see a lot more of that happening. Expect to also, at some point in the very near future, expect to see illegals trying to kick in your door.
Yeah. What do y'all think about that? He's telling people, come here, this is the laws. What if it comes to your door? How you answering the door? You know, and even in New York City, in talking to friends and family I have out there are illegals, I'm going to call them that until they can prove that they're legally here in this country, illegals going door to door, ringing bells, asking for money. Or as they're walking past people on the street, they're asking them for money. Like I said, I don't have a problem. But that's, now, if you come here the right way and do everything like according to the systems and the laws in place, there is money to be, there's money put aside for these people that I don't have a problem with them having. What I have a problem with is that the system is so strained right now. Everyone's getting a piece of the pie. Everyone's getting a piece of pie. And some of these people, we don't necessarily know if these really were their children with them that arrive into this country with them. We don't necessarily know these things. You know what I'm saying? We just know that they're here and they have to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So, and money that's put aside is put aside. They said that they had the baby here. Guess what? That baby gets all the advantages that every other U.S. citizen is supposed to have, maybe even more, because these people are treated way better than American citizens, especially American black citizens, if you really want to get technical, who American blacks have been saying they want reparations for decades. And the government said they couldn't do it. And now look, we got free money to get these people just like that. They're not even citizens. Anyway, let me before I get to going. All right, so this is him with another business model. All right, so the other one with the abandoned house, that's a business model. Pretty much pimping his kid out to the government for government assistance. That's a business model. And this is another one he has right here. Let's check it out.
Este prácticamente una camionetica sencilla que es Ninza. La estoy vendiendo en $2,000. Ya tiene casi 2 días abandonada aquí. Ya me toca llevármela, papi. Ustedes dirán, muchachos, ¿cuánto ofrecen? ¿Cuánto ofrecen por esta camionetica, muchachos? Se la presento por aquí, miren. Ahorita, muchachos, voy a buscar la manera de buscar la grúa y llevármela. Tiene varios detallitos, muchachos, pero 2 luquitas, porque si la llevo para el yonque, muchachos, me van a dar solamente $1,000.
All right, so pretty much this car's been abandoned on the side of the road, and he's been keeping track of it for the past 2 days. He said nobody's come and gotten it. He has now claimed it as his own, and he's planning to get it out of there. He's advertising it right now, $2,000, and he's gonna have a tow truck. Get him into it. And with a tow truck, that's also, I even see some of the YouTube pranksters calling the tow truck, and I mean, of course, the car, they have communication with the owner and all that, but the tow truck driver doesn't necessarily even ask to see the registration or ID to make sure that is the car, that person's car that they're gonna get into when they I forget what it's called, when they jimmy it. You know what I'm saying? When they jimmy it, are they gonna verify that is in fact that person's car? And then he even goes on to say he'd rather sell it to somebody for $2,000 because if he takes it down to the junkyard, he'll only get $1,000. Well, y'all think about man. And like I said, he has many followers, so he's giving them business models. That's what he's calling them. I'm not calling them that. That's what he's calling them. All right, and then also we have this video.
Y bueno, muchachos, nos decidimos por esta. Nos vamos a comprar esta para la seguridad de nosotros, la seguridad de mi familia. Capichi. Sencillamente me gustó, tiene buen peso, tiene para la ráfaga, tiene para el tiro, tiene buen...
All right, terrible. All right, I'm sorry. This one I'm going to go through it. We got terrible trigger discipline. All right, already.
Tiene para la ráfaga, tiene para el tiro a tiro, tiene buen peso. Así, po. ¿Qué ustedes dicen, muchachos? ¿Me compro esta o un arma larga por si a la mosca? Más protección contra la delincuencia, muchachos. Siendo ciudadano americano puedo obtener esto tranquilamente. Gracias a Dios ya tengo ya mi licencia.
Does he know that he has to take out the magazine before the slide's gonna release, or he has to release it manually?
No la puedo hablar muy bien porque estoy aquí.
Hey, no. Hey, yo, man, he went shooting for the first time that day. Look at his wrist. Look at this boy's wrist. Look at his wrist. No training or nothing. What does he have to go through? Because to get a firearm in most, let me not say most, because a lot of states are changing their stance to constitutional carry. But a lot of states still, you need some type of permit. You need to go through some type of class, training, process, fingerprinting, all of that, paying, all of that. Is he having to go through all of that process? Yo, man, and that's a whole different thing. You know, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different conversation. If you know, are they allowed to defend themselves? And that's a whole different conversation. But let me know whatever you think about that. I don't want to keep this one too long. And a judge ruled last week, undocumented immigrants have right to own guns. Okay? And this was a judge in Illinois, of all places, one of the places trying to restrict Americans' firearms rights, guns rights, Second Amendment rights, want to restrict that, if not abolish it completely, but undocumented immigrants have right to own guns. Are you serious? Yo, I don't know. It seems like Clown World now, some people will say they're humans and they have the ability to protect their families, this, that. Okay, but don't we? How come we had to be documented and all that? We had to go to a class, pay money. If you have your firearms permits out there, if you constitutionally carry, you had to be vetted in terms of not having a felony on your record. If they're undocumented, we don't know if they have a felony or not. Anyway, let's continue. All right, so like I said in the beginning, TikTok bans user who told immigrants to steal and squat in homes, along with a plethora of other things, all right? So this is him. All right, and as you see, the snot is like a running theme with him. In the beginning, he had the snot, like, what the hell, man? He doing a lot of a booger sugar or something like that. Look at that, the baby even trying to like, yo. But see, he wants it there. He's all here for the show and for the optics. All right? So this is him responding to TikTok banning him, okay? Trying to keep it chronological as I can.
Y le hago un llamado a todos los venezolanos que sepan de tecnología para recuperar mi cuenta. Estoy ofreciendo $15,000 a la persona que me ayude a recuperar mi cuenta.
How the hell does he have all this money? What the hell does he do? All he's doing is collecting stuff because of the daughter. And then he even has another video out there about how to steal clothes and stuff like that. So he's stealing clothes, and it's a whole thing with this guy, Capichi.
Ayude a recuperar mi cuenta. Por favor, mi gente, me siento en este momento desesperado. Mi cuenta está bloqueada por varios días porque ya apliqué a la apelación. En dado caso de que la apelación falle, necesito una persona que sepa de recuperación de cuentas que le voy a pagar 15.
Hey, yo, if you are Americans out there, do you have money at your disposal, cash like that at your disposal? These are all hundreds, all hundreds. Now, I'm sure he probably makes some money from the TikTok as well.
$1,000 a esa persona que realmente sepa. Sígueme en mi cuenta porque les voy a hablar claro.
Yeah, so that's him offering to pay somebody $15,000, I believe he said, to recover his account because it's been banned. And I hope that he doesn't get on it. Not because I have a problem with, you know, People, like I said, I'm a first generation American. My parents are migrants. They're not illegal, okay? They're migrants. They immigrated to this country legally. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I advocate for. Do it the right way. All right? Well, let's continue with him. This is him a little bit. I think it's after or before. I don't know.
Que lo que yo hago es contenido. Y lo que hicieron no tienen perdón de Dios. ¿Saben por qué? Porque me llegó una citación y supuestamente van a apartar a mi hija de mí por culpa de ustedes, de su mal corazón. Y hoy, leíto oficial, le dice a ustedes que es increíble que el mismo venezolano me haya hecho esto sabiendo que yo quiero y amo a mi hija. Tú, persona mala de corazón, lo que hiciste. Ahora mi hija va a estar en otras manos. ¿Ahora qué voy a hacer yo? ¿Ah? No, tampoco la cosa es así. Porque si yo hago un video, todo el mundo hace un video, es para que se lo respeten. Y si no te gusta el video, deslízalo. Lo lograron.
Yeah. So I think he's most concerned about his well-being, him getting the money, him getting the benefits. You know what I'm saying? Because if they take his daughter now, I'm not going to say I hope that somebody, everybody gets their kids taken. I'm never going to say that. If you're doing things the wrong way, you need to at the very least be investigated. All right? You're over here telling people do illegal crap, do little stuff that you found ways around. You're advertising it to other people so that they can do it as well. And I don't want to see you run my country into what Venezuela is now. Like, Venezuela is a shithole. You can keep your shit over there. Don't come over here and try to make it look like that by spreading, how to break the law pretty much, But if you stuck around this long in the video, as always, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, drop a like, hit the comment, join the conversation. Let me know what y'all thinking about this whole thing with this guy. This guy is, do you think... Nah, man, I can't even go back and forth. He's telling people how to break the law. You know what I mean? He got his daughter in all the videos. He's telling people have anchor babies because the government's going to give you this and give you that and give the child citizenship. I hope that, do you send back everybody that has come here over the past few years and had children? Do you send them back? Me personally, yes. Go do it the right way. Okay? Do it the right way. There's nothing. People have been coming to this country for the longest, for decades. Okay? People have done it the right way and gained citizenship like that. That's how a lot of people in my family have done it and shown it. Not just come here. Who knows how he got here into the country? Who knows how he got here? Did he come here through the southern border? Did he come in? Was he on one of the planes that Joe Biden flew into the country? How? You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of we having people in this country where we don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. And then, which brings me to my final clip to turn it in nicely. Now we got something going on in New York City. Let's see what's going on.
But I just realized I was part of a group of women that got punched. What?
I literally just got punched by some man on the sidewalk.
So I just got punched in the face walking home. I was literally just walking and a man came up and punched me in the face.
Yep. Y'all asked for it. Y'all wanted them to be here. We don't know who it is, and they not going to say who it is, but listen, all right, I'm going to just go off of the video, okay? I'm looking around. This is a city, all right? Who punched her in the face? Okay, this is a city. Who punched her? This is a city. Okay, these are buildings. Who punched her in the face? They not going to say it. This is a city. This look like a little store right here. Mattress Firm, it looks like. Looks like a city. Who punched her in the face? White women getting punched in the face. Damn. See that knot right there? Is that a knot or a hair? Damn. Damn. Hey, yo, man, y'all be easy. Y'all be safe and stay wavy.